#6 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Start this playoff game with a pass. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. On the ground, it's Martin. Eludes a tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play. Short pass finds the tight end. A completion makes it second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. You're trying to win a playoff game, but what a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Davidson.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and he can't hang on with a little screen pass there. That's going to bring up 3rd.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep it tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First out and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him run the football the way he is today.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the run, it's Martin. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense wraps him up.
Boy, 2nd and forever. Everyone in the stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on 3rd down.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets rid of it on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And Kirk is Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. And the Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. Remember, his first punt today brought back for a touchdown. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run it from the gun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And that will pick up a 1st down, spotted at 38.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big...
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's a toss play to the right. Great cut there. And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice gain.
The Seminoles are in the red zone. They'll run it here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. On the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks free. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Keeps it on the draw. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Here comes a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the 1st down at the 21.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Noles will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Down and goal for the offense. Ball handed off. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Martin.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab. It's Davidson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. Got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Nickel coverage there. The quarterback just couldn't find any matchups to his advantage. So the result is a scramble that falls short of the first down. Now, a challenging 4th and medium coming up.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They mix it up with a run. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it in the open. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. and it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the PA team makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll toss it to the right side. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. Oh, and they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. 21. Going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Looking to scramble. Passer swarming him again.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So back to their own 9-yard line at 2nd and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right after all that. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Knowles lining up here on 1st and 10. Hands it off on the counter. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handing off on the draw play. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards. Offense
sets the formation. It's 3rd down. finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gets some space around the 30. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's Carr. It's Davidson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's hit just before the throw.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. Offense retakes the field. It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to hold the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
That's reeled in. It's Williams. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Across the 40. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And to punt the ball last time, now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Right down the middle, it's Stone.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that completion. He keeps it. QB draw. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Off the play fake on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up on the 46.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. We misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught for the receiver. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Important third down play coming up. This will be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Can he make it to the marker? In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Touchdown, Seminoles. They jump on top now here in the 4th. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick completion to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Down he goes. It's a sack. How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Making people miss. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Here's the point after attempt. Oh, and it's blocked. They scoop it up. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Over the middle, it's Davidson. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks clear in open space. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. And the Noles have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Wrapped down the middle. It's Stone. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the Seminoles looking to run some tempo here. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of ball.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe holding the 3 points.
Yeah, they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Pounding away with the run game. He shreds the tackle.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes, and the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. Third and short to hand the ball off. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pressure is coming. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance.